things he says and he does, but I wouldn't share it in a form like this. I make it a thing of mine that I don't speak bad of brothers normally on there, but I'm gonna tell you that I do see flaws. And something recently made me pull away from Umar in general, and it was the whole Kobe Bryant situation, in which he just went to and said, okay, oh, it's a conspiracy. At that point, I feel like now you're taking the tragedy of this man losing his life. This woman lost her husband and she lost her daughter in the same day, something very tragic. And then the Atabelli family and then the other families that were involved lost someone. And to trivialize it like that, almost seemed like capitalize on, oh, let me start this thing to say that it was sabotage and it's this. And this is like, well, it reeks of disingenuousness. Right now, he could totally have felt that that's what it was, but at that point, I feel like it was hustling. It was a way to kind of get some traffic going his way to make a thing relevant, to make sure that he sells tickets. The other stuff, though, I still say I think he's doing the right thing. Just like my man Killer Mike said. He said, look, it's some people that bought up some neighborhoods in Atlanta, and within a few months, they had a school up and running. And that was because they had cooperative economics going. This brother's not getting that cooperative economics. So the school he's trying to do, a Montessori school, is a school that takes no funding from the government. It's one that's ran by the neighborhood. You decide the curriculum. So when you go see certain parochial schools that are truly parochial, or certain synagogues that have their little schools, the Jewish schools, the whole nine, you don't know what's being taught there because it ain't none of your business, because that's what the neighborhood's doing. This is what this brother's trying to do. And it's harder to make people understand, because how are you going to get your endowment? We have a whole bunch of HBCUs out there that my daughter, she graduated from HBCU, but the HBCU is struggling. If it weren't for Trump just signing this bill and spending more money into them, who's to say how many would have closed this past year? Sound crazy for me to say that, doesn't it? But that's what happened. And the reason why that happens is we graduate, we go to these schools, but we don't write them into our wheels. We don't write them into our life insurance policies. So how is he going to fund this school? $1 endowment. That's because the people who graduate from Harvard write them in their wheels. They make them part of their estates. We haven't gotten to that because we still just trying to eat from day to day. So he's doing more than just open the school. He wants the school to be around for a minute. Now, before I get off, I'm going to use the XFL for an example. In 2001, Vince McMahon launched the XFL. It was a competitive league to the NFL football. And within that year, it died because he didn't have a long-term plan. This time, he said, I got a long-term plan. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with that long-term plan, but Dr. Umar has to have that long-term plan. We have to have 700-year plans when we're doing stuff. But you getting this guy, he's doing a blueprint with people who aren't used to doing stuff for themselves. So sometimes being a boss and making boss moves might seem like it's something of an anomaly to people who ain't used to it. And I'm just leaving it at that.
Okay, hold up. Y'all tapped into the Full Disclosure Show. Read some of these comments real quick, Rich. I see.
Okay, yeah, I see. I would say, what's up, family? Yeah, we know what you meant. What's going on now? Give me Satoria. I can get that first name. I can't get that. You know that last name?
Yeah,
she said,
that's my sister.
You want to know? Yeah. Otis, hey, what's up? He said, what's up, James? Patrick Buckboy Cole, what's up, family? Shotdale Ray. Patrick Buckboy Cole said he had no facts to back up what he is saying as far as the Kobe Bryant situation went. What's up, Thomas McGill? What's up, good people? Dominique Lulu Scott, congratulations. What's up, Anthony Little? That's my brother right there. What you about to say?
No, just back to the Dr. Umar thing. He's assistants out there, the organizations that are already out there. He gets funding from NAACP, ACLU, all different types of things, but he has to look into those grants and funding. If he's not looking for help, nobody can help. Nobody's going to reach out for him.
I want to push back on that. Grant? No, you don't know. You don't want any type of money from any governmental thing,
but
bro.
Hold on. We're talking about they're not government tied. This is what I'm saying.
I got you. I apologize.
They're not government tied. This is what I'm saying.
Right.
He can accept money from them to make these things happen, but he's so busy trying to be the man and do things by himself He's stepping on his own toes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you continue to step on your own toes instead of doing the research, how can you sit up there and get what you really need to make things happen?
I agree.
You know?
Yeah, and
So,
I don't think that looking into him and making sure that he checks out is a bad thing. I think because we get these leaders in the conscious community speaking from the conscious community, we get a black guy, a black leader, and they're speaking the right language, and we just automatically jump on it, but we don't look into that person. Not saying that he is dirty or anything, and I think that's why having this discussion here is a good thing, because I would like to help in any way that I can help Umar Johnson, but the way I look at it is that if Umar is saying I want to do A, B, and C, and Muhammad is saying I want to do A, B, and C, but Umar is not really putting the money where it's supposed to be, but he just got more charisma, he just got more holler than Muhammad, but Muhammad really gonna put the money where it's at. I really ain't got money to waste. So if I give it to Umar and he ain't doing the right thing, then I just wasted my money and I just wasted time. So that's why I'm saying we should look into our leaders before we just jump on a bandwagon. Now I don't want to throw Umar away because he do got something, and I do feel like if we're gonna have a leader and if we're gonna have somebody that can get this shit jumping, I think he could be, you know what I'm saying? I think he could be that one.
He got the platform.
We just gotta look into it.
He created the platform for himself, but to a degree, I do think part of it is hustling. You know, you gotta hustle to stay relevant. You gotta make your money. He gotta pay his bills somehow. But when you so obvious with it, sometimes it can be insulting to someone's intelligence. But once again, we gotta stop looking for leaders. Tell me who the Hispanic leader is. Tell me who the Asian leader is. Tell me who the white leader is. Tell me who the Jewish leader is.
I can tell you who the white leader is.
Okay, come on, man. We know Trump. I got
No. Honestly, it is what we need to do as black people. They got a leader in every one of the communities.
Who is that? Who's the leader?
They got groups. You know what I'm saying? They lead together. It's not one person. When you come together and you make things stronger together, you got a leadership, not a leader. Well, that's what they do. And that's how they house their communities. You know what I'm saying? If we're in our communities,
but it's not so much following Umar as a leader, but if he's the only one building this monetary school, then who else we got to help? Who else we got to, you know what I'm saying, follow? He's the one that's doing it.
So let's give him a chance. So, let's throw our dollars. But see, why do we always have to overly vet the people who come for us? We don't overly vet this government.
Because sometimes they overly vet us.
You said what?
Sometimes they overly vet us. Sometimes they expose us. You know what I'm saying? And we've been getting exposed by these followers or leaders or whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? So before we just jump on the bandwagon, let's at least look at them and check them out first.
Man, it ain't gonna hurt. If every black person gave that man $10, it ain't gonna kill the black community.
No, it's not.
It's not. Come on, let's stop pretending.
I mean, but
give a brother a chance. I mean, we split hairs. It's not y'all. I'm just saying in general, man. We splitting hairs. I mean, we blew $10, and you probably blew more than $20.